East Rutherford, New Jersey. Giants Stadium, to be exact, is the setting for today's game. While several playoff teams have been determined, other teams' futures hang in the balance here in the last few weeks of the season. Thanks for joining us today as the Eagles square off against the Giants. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is handled by Sproles. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time. A much anticipated game as we have two of the best running backs in the game going at it.
What I like about both of these guys, they do a good job of playing mistake-free football. They follow their blockers, and most of all, they hold on to the ball. These guys are two of the best.
Only one man back. They'll go with a play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. Got just a little too much air under it.
The intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
New York goes with a four-man front. Roethlisberger sends a man in motion. Dropping back, closing in, throws on the run. Picked off, the 20, the 10, dives, touchdown. A spectacular interception and returned for a touchdown. Comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Most quarterbacks in this league have short memories when it comes to interceptions. They have the confidence to keep throwing the ball, and many times they come back and make an outstanding play.
New York is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles back to return.
This one is handled by Sproles.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
New York using three linebackers. Pass play here on first down. Throws it. Driver was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Driver, the intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Taylor, the lone back.
Good ball. False start on the offense. Number 17.
Edwards moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
Second and 15 here after the penalty backs them up.
Watch your eyes. Go make a play.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. With the throw, Hudson comes up to make the play. At the 22, he found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Third down and a long coming up here.
2-yard line.
Let's go.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Gets rid of it. Wide receiver has it. Spencer brings him down before he can reach the marker. The pass is caught, but just shy of the first down.
That was perfect defense. They allowed the catch, but they were there to make the tackle.
Perkins Sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Johnson, the lone setback. Handed off to the back. Carter is there on the stop at the 38.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
5-yard gain. 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Play football. Keep moving.
The Eagles come out on a nickel package. Pressure, trying something to the left. Nearly intercepted. Close to a big play by the defense.
And it probably should have been a big play. He had perfect position to get the interception. He just dropped it.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Misses. Howard is there for the tackle at the 40. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on 3rd down. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. From the 20.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
That's coming through, baby. Clear! Clear!
The Giants come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go.
Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. It's broken up. Hudson with the coverage.
Taylor, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
Steps up with the throw. Baker is there on the stop. Roethlisberger completes the short one, about a 4-yard gain on 2nd down. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back.
He was being patient, waiting for something to happen. Whack!
They'll get ready for his 2nd punt of the game. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line. The Giants will start the drive at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
On the call. Carter is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Second and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Jansen with a man in motion. The blitz is on. Gets rid of it. Phillip Buchanan picks it off. The 30. Room to run. And he showboats his way toward the end zone. He dives, touchdown.
Look at this one. He makes a great play in the ball, and he gets himself in perfect position to come away with the interception.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. But one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Dramatica comes in to kick off.
Back deep to return.
This one is taken by Perkins. The defense picked off a pass there last time out and returned it for 6 points. It's 1st and 10.
Start the drive at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Johnson, the lone setback. With a counterplay, can't bring him down. Bernard is there for the tackle at the 25.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big gain.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Blue down.
Johnson, the lone back. With the pass, incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 25-yard line.
We're talking about win.
Throws it. Completed pass to the back. Schweiger is there on the stop at the 31-yard line. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. From the 31-yard line.
37-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Looking for room. Kiefer is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on. All right, let's go.
With the pass. Knocked away.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it.
Third and 9. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Here we come.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Steps up into the pocket. And it's caught. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defenders.
Don't stop.
The Giants with a four-man front. Quick pass. Drops the interception. Was the intended receiver on that play. Clemens has the coverage on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. Craig comes up to make the play at the 49. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
To convert on this third down, they have to reach the 38.
Let's go. Let's go.
New York looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Play action. Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
Number 3 will come in now to punt it away. Perkins looks like he's ready for the return, and he waves for the fair catch. The Eagles pick it up. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your number one priority is to hold on to the ball. I mean, your defense just made a good stand, and the offense is set to come in and make something happen.
First and 10.
You do something like that.
On the 19-yard line.
One back. There we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Only one man back.
We gonna take it.
The counterplay. Thurman is there for the tackle at the 17. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
New York goes with a four-man front.
Let's go, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Under pressure, throws this one away. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. So on third down, they have to get it to the 9 to pick up the first.
Play football. Watch each other back.
The Giants come out in a dime package.
Solid 29.
Gets the pass off. Gets his hand on it. Baker is there on the coverage.
Baker on the coverage.
Dramatica will try to give his team the lead with his field goal attempt.
The field goal
The try
attempt
is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Perkins back to return.
From the 3-yard line. New York trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. So they have first and 10 here.
At the 36-yard line. First and 10.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Eagles with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. James comes up to make the play at the 43.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Second and 2 coming up here.
On the 43-yard line.
Here we come. Get it up.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's turn it up, D.
He gets the carry. Play action. Throwing. Schweigert makes the play. Jansen with that pass has now thrown for over 3,000 yards this year, and his arm looks even stronger than it did on opening day. First and 10.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Only one man back. He hands it off. This one will be spotted at the 27-yard line. It's his third tackle of the contest.
Running the ball consistently is a first step in creating a balanced attack.
Gain of 4. It's second down and 7 to go.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
On the 10. What screen?
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
Blue down.
For the counterplay. Misses the tackle. Bullwick is there on the stop at the 15. Johnson fighting for yardage that time. He's able to reel off a nice gain. After one quarter of play, the score is 10-7. Eagles.
10, New York. 7.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
So low. Not today.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 5. They got in there and made the tackle. He's fourth in the game.
He's really getting it done out there. I talked to the offensive coordinator this week, and he told me that he was going to be an important part of this offensive game plan.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Nice play fake. Sends this pass out of play. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it. Five more yards to get it into the end zone.
Ball on the 5-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. Slips the tackle. And they fall through again, trying to pick up that yard or two. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. The score will be tied if he makes this kick. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Caden is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by Sproles. They're ready to go again after that last drive ended with a field goal. Ball on their own 20.
Start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. He hands it off. Craig comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. John, the coaches are always talking about his intensity and awareness.
And those are the type of plays where you see those qualities really showing himself. He's a cornerstone of this defense. And he always seems to be in the right position to make the play.
The Giants line up in a 4-3. There he goes. Thurman is there for the tackle. Pretty good coverage downfield, so he decided to pack it in, picked up a handful in the process.
And that's just the kind of thing he'll do. He's very good at creating opportunities with his legs.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Don't make the play.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. Dumps this one off to the right. This one will be spotted at the 20, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for 3rd and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. From the 42-yard line. He's tackled almost immediately at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
Start the drive at the 43-yard line. First and 10.
So we gonna take it. Let's go,
Johnson
let's go.
in the backfield.
Zig,
Shockey
zig.
moves in motion.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Receives the handoff. Plows ahead. Where is there on the stop? At the 50.
He's really picking up good yardage with his carries. I keep handing him the ball till the defense shows me that they can take it away.
2nd and 3. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Johnson, the lone back. With the pass. Harrington makes the tackle. Jesus drills it into his receiver. Big gain, first down.
You got that right. That pass was thrown with some great velocity.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Keep the throttle down. Watch each other back.
Johnson, the lone setback.
Hey, watch the screen.
On the ground.
Go, plug it.
James comes up to make the play. At the 21-yard line. Johnson runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Inside the red zone.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Jansen sends a man in motion.
Rush in.
Little misdirection. Harrington is there for the tackle at the 19.
1-yard gain
Johnson
on the
gets the
play.
call on the counter. Short gain, about a yard. If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down.
Let's go, be through. Hey, let's go, 1D.
They kicked the field goal the last time they were in the red zone. Throwing. The wide receiver has it. Ball loose. The Eagles grab the live ball.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. You tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over. But that time, it just squirted out of there and the defense was all over it.
Inside their own 20. So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
No fumble occurred.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
You get, knock him out.
Jansen sends a man in motion.
Watch screen. Here we go.
Gets the handoff on the delay. And he's taken down in the backfield by LeVar Harrington.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Let's run.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. With the carry, Ware is there for the tackle at the 14-yard line. Johnson takes it up the middle for a yard or two. They're inside the 15.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
They scared. Hey,
Let's go now.
Throws it. And it's caught. Where is there on the stop? At the 8-yard line.
6 on the play.
Here we go. This will take the lead. The kick is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Caden is just about ready to kick this one away.
Back deep to
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2. They forced a 3 and out on the last series. So they have first and 10 here.
At the 27-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Hey, watch that screen.
Little misdirection. They'll spot this one at the 36-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Handoff on the draw. Spencer is there for the tackle at the 39-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Tosses it right. Fella comes up to make the play. At the 36. He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Be careful. Good shoot.
Handoff to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. Thurman dishes out punishment at the 36-yard line.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Pressure coming with the throw. Spencer is there for the tackle.
Watch this. He stands them up, and he puts them right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
You gotta have it, D. Stay both now.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. With the pass, slips the tackle. This one will be spotted at the 46-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd.
This is a great block. Watch here. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Jansen with a man in motion.
All right, now. All right, here we go. Let's go. Defense. Play football.
Going to the air on first down. With the throw, and he hits his target. The 40. Number 35 is there on the stop at the 17.
Long pass, long gain after the catch. They did everything but score on that one.
Excellent call. Big yardage, gain of 35. They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep moving.
The last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. On the move. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Second and 10.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Danny. Ain't no thing.
They're inside the 20 and have a 3-point lead. Closing in. Fisher gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
The 7-yard line is where they have to go on this third down play.
It's over. Man, that's big time.
With the throw, almost intercepted.
They were in a zone defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Kading will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick sails through. It's good. They now have a 6-point lead following the field goal. Squib kick short. From the 17. The Eagles don't have much time as they start their drive. At the 25.
Return.
First and 10.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
One back.
New York comes out in their nickel package.
Flag going. Blue game.
Philadelphia calls a timeout. They have 2 left.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
22-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Here we come. All on us, y'all.
Here they come. Pressure, throwing on the run. Incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
I don't think that guy could hit the water if he fell out of the boat.
Third and 14. Ball on the 22-yard line.
No more, fella.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Looking upfield. Nice play fake. This pass is incomplete.
The defense dug in their cleats and held their ground on that series of downs.
Nothing happening on that drive, and they'll punt it away. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
You gotta have it, D.
The Eagles with a 4-man
Keep
front.
moving. Everything you got.
They give it to the halfback. James is there on the
Timeout
stop.
called by the offense.
When your offensive line is getting a good push up front, it's a lot easier to pick up yardage on the ground. I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
All right, here we go. We coming to wreck.
Jansen back in the shotgun. Shockey goes in motion.
Check it.
Throws it. And this pass is completed. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Giants ahead of the Eagles 16-10.
10. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Gramatica comes in to kick off.
Start the second half. Perfect. Back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Perkins. So they have first and 10 here.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
Johnson, the deep man. Stalwart, the motion man.
Watch screen.
The blitz is on. Intercepted. Keeps his feet moving.
Well, if you're going to get rid of it, you have to throw it where no one but your guy has a chance to catch it. That time the throw was a little bit off, and the defender was right there to make the interception.
So after the interception now, it's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we come. Hey, watch the
Only
screen.
one man in the backfield. Hands it off. Fakes the handoff. Gets the pass off. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The thing that impressed me about Ben Roethlisberger is the fact that he plays with so much poise, and he makes plays from the quarterback position.
Martin Gramatica will put them up by 1 by converting here. The extra point attempt is good. And John, we were talking at the beginning about the quick strike capability. That's exactly what we were talking about. One play, one touchdown.
I'm not surprised at all by that play. You've got a chance to stick it to the other team, you're going to stick it to them. And that's what they did on that play.
Gramatica is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Perkins.
Kickoff return 18 yards.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
The ball on their own 18.
Start the drive at the 18-yard line. First and 10.
Come on.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. With the throw. Incomplete. The short pass falling to the turf, and it'll be second down.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Lefty, lefty. Watch your eyes. We're talking about read.
Going deep. This one falls incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Stalwart was his intended target. Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
One of us will make a play. Hey, hey, hey.
Drops back with the throw. The pass falls incomplete.
They did a nice job up front with their bull rushes and rips and stunts, forcing adjustments along the offensive line. They have to do a better job getting off the ball and controlling the line of scrimmage. They're going to have a tough time whenever they drop back to throw.
So they'll line up to punt after going 3 and out. He signals for a fair catch.
This one hasn't been decided yet. Each of these teams have played fairly well on both sides of the ball. So I could see this one getting decided by whoever has the last possession.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
You turn it up. Hold the rock.
They can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a solid running game. And that's mostly because their passing game is very effective, especially their short passing game. He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Spencer with the coverage.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
The Giants come out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. The ball is jarred loose again. Good play.
These guys are going to knock you around a little bit.
Third and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's get. Come on. Here we go.
Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Clements comes up to make the play.
Ben Roethlisberger is good. As a rookie, he got in there and he made the plays. He didn't just manage the game. He played quarterback. Part of it is the team around him. But he still played at a higher level than most rookies usually do.
Taylor, the lone back. Gets the call. They'll go with a play fake. Going deep. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Ben Roethlisberger was a real deal right off the bat. He throws the ball all over the lot, not just check down.
Gramatica comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
They have a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Scoring runs like this aren't all that unusual for them.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Perkins back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Perkins. He forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. It's 1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. James comes up to make the play at the 21.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Yeah, Cole. Go make a play.
Johnson, the deep back. Hand it off. Swigert is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
They've done a pretty good job moving the ball in the ground.
It's 3rd down and a yard.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
It's on. Stay inside right here.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. With the throw, Buchanan is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
You can't stop me. Watch the play.
Johnson, the deep man.
Yes,
On the call, stiff arms the defender to the ground. Boulware is there on the stop at the 44-yard line.
He's had pretty good success running the ball in this one.
Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Second and about 1.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Turn it up now. Hey, let's
The
go.
Eagles come out in a dime package.
Left. Watch out. Watch screen.
Handed it off to the back. Bernard comes up to make the play. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz. But the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Check it. One back.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Under pressure, gets the pass off.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Johnson was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Second and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Danny.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Pushes off. Howard comes up to make the play at the 30. They had a chance to stop him, but he was able to shake off the tackler for the first.
Yeah, and as a back, that's exactly what you have to do. On each run, if you can break one tackle, it can lead to some good yardage.
8th play of this drive.
30-yard line.
So we gonna take it.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Fisher is there on the stop at the 28.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charges straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's do our thing. Under 10.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Let's go. Yeah, you see me.
A little misdirection. Number 35 comes up to make the play at the 23-yard line.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Gain of 5 on the play.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Drop in the backfield for a short loss. New York fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
So they're lining up for the kick. This will be a 42-yard attempt. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
Each play you run on offense tires out the defense a little more. When you can put together that many plays in a row, it gets you into scoring position. This time, it got them free.
Canning will be kicking off.
Sproles.
He got all of that one. This one is fielded by Sproles. Sproles accelerates and takes it down to the 32.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Hey, work the counter. Let's go.
New York using 3 linebackers. Gets the call.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut, but they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Taylor, the lone back. Hand it off. Phillip is there for the tackle at the 37-yard line. Taylor takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Third and 5. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Get it up. We're talking about Williams.
Hand off to the tailback. Setting up play action with the pass. Jumps up. He has it. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 49. Going to the running back. They're able to pick up a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen. Here we go. Let's go.
Hand it off to the back. Slips the tackle. Kiefer is there for the tackle at the 44-yard line. Taylor with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
You gotta have it, D.
New York comes out in a 4-3.
You can't stop me. Bring it up. Bring it
Give it
up.
to the halfback. Hudson is there on the stop at the 40. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Throw right. Watch your man. All on us, y'all. Let's go.
Hand it off. He lost it. The Giants pick up the fumble. And a great job by the defense to recover the fumble.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Let's go.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. Boulware comes up to make the play at the 49. Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 3. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Check it. Watch screen.
They line up in the I formation.
No more, fella.
Looking to run it here. James is there on the stop. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
46-yard line is the spot they have to get to convert on this third down play.
From the start. From the start. Nothing. We don't get nothing. Play it. Play it.
Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 45-yard line. That's the 4th stop he's made today.
Teams run in the middle about 80% of the time, and that's inside the tackle. So you have to be able to have some success doing it. This time, there was no problem getting it up in there.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
One of us will make a play. Keep moving.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Gets the toss to the left. Running with a lot of room in front. Michael Boulware was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. The move to change again after another long gain on the ground.
You know, I was talking to the coach the other day, and he said he wanted to emphasize the run a little more. And that's exactly what we're seeing.
It's been a great game so far as these two teams move to the 4th quarter with the score Philadelphia 24, New York 19. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Don't make a play.
The Eagles with a 4-man front.
Stay soft, man. Deuce it. Watch your eyes.
Pressure coming with the pass. Swings it out to the left. Buchanan is there on the stop. At the 30-yard line. Jansen picks up about 2 yards with that completion. It'll be second down coming up. Second and 8.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Area. Come on.
They come out in a dime package. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Complete from the wide receiver. Excellent composure in the pocket. He gives them the lead here in the fourth. Much better to lead by 3 than 2, so they'll keep the offense on the field and try for the 2-point conversion.
No stop that motor. Good shoot. I'm coming through, baby.
Pumps, throwing, and they get the deuce. Great throw there, and the 2-point conversion is good. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is taken by Sproles. Philadelphia is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
They'll bring the blitz. Phillips comes up to make the play at the 22. Didn't get very far.
This is a guy who's willing to run with it anytime, on any down, in any situation. This time the defense was ready, and they got him before he could get very far.
2nd and 8 coming up here. New York using 3 linebackers. Lewis is there for the tackle at the 22-yard line. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 22. The Giants come out in a nickel package with the throw and a fumble. The Giants scoop it up. Unbelievable. What a time to cough up the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. Darren Howard stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far.
These guys that can shrug off tackles are great to have in your backfield. Some of these guys are big and they just run over the defender. While other guys wait until the defender commits, then they use a move or a juke or a spin to get out of a tackle.
From the start. Get it up.
Hands it off to the fullback. Touchdown, Giants.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The extra point attempt is good. After that turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. Is just about ready to kick this one away. This one is taken by Sproles.
Time's running out for them, so if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Keep the throttle down.
Taylor, the lone back.
Watch out. All right, let's go.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Behind him, but he has it. Houston comes up to make the play at the 31-yard line.
Stay at home. You gotta have it, D.
Here comes the blitz. Pressure. They reached him just as he was throwing.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receivers.
Second and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. Get it started. Come on.
Dropping back. Takes off. He'll feel that one tomorrow. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
Third and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line.
We turning it up. Let's go, defense.
The Giants come out in a dime package. Throws it, and it's caught. Number 21 is there on the stop.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
Let us dictate. One of us will make a play. Danny. Let's go. Here we go, baby.
Looking to run it here. They'll go with a play fake. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Spencer is there for the tackle at the 38-yard line.
Perfect execution to get this 1st down. Look at it here. He knows how far they have to move the chains, and he gets it by making the right decision and laying it in there like that.
Let's run, man. You gotta believe it. It's our game. Play it.
Fullback handoff. Play action. With the throw, he finds his man. Number 21 pulls him down.
Reception.
Roethlisberger
7-yard gain
completes the
on
pass.
play.
Could pick up about 7 yards. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Using split backs. The rush is on. He'll keep it. Thurman comes up to make the play at the 26.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the 4th quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Play football. What screen?
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throws it, and the catch is made. Edwards makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ninth play of this drive.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
New York using 3 linebackers. The rush gets to him from behind. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. Now, he won't be winning any races. He's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
If they can get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a 1st down.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch the snap.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Goes to the end zone.
Short.
He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage. If he kicks it through, it'll be a one-possession game as the fourth quarter winds down. The field goal attempt is good. And, John, that gets him back in the hunt, down by just a touchdown with over 3 minutes still to play.
If they did a nice job in a pressure situation, they'll probably kick it deep and maybe use their timeouts to stop the clock. Sometimes a team will wait to see what happens on the first 2 plays before they use their timeout.
Martin Gramatic is back and ready to put this one in the air. This one is handled by Perkins.
You know, they can put this one away with a good drive here.
On the return.
The ball on their own 25.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Hand it off to the fullback. DeMarcus Ware has been around the ball all day and records his 4th tackle. And a pickup of about 2. It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Get some slack going. Here it comes.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
From the start. Not today. Let's go now. 3 shoot. No more, fellas. Here we come. I can do it, man.
Hand it off. Harrington is there for the tackle at the 30-yard line. Johnson takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Two-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Hold the rope.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. Number 82 goes in
They
motion.
don't get nothing.
On the carry. James comes up to make the play at the 32-yard line. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Harris is ready to punt this one away. Sproles back to return. From the 32. Able to get some good yardage on the return, and he goes down at the 43-yard line. Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Come on. Get me going. Keep the throttle down.
New York goes with a 4-man front. Setting up play action. Gets the pass off. And the catch is made. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw by Roethlisberger.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
With the pass, Phillip is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. No difference in the play calling there as they run the same pass play 2 consecutive times. On 3rd down, they have to get the ball to the 47-yard line for a first.
Get it up.
New York lines up in a 4-3. Passing here on 3rd and short. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Thurman is there on the stop at the 43. Peters is the injured player on the field. He'll be coming out for this next play, so we'll find out what the story is.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Watch your man. Hey.
The Giants line up in a 4-3.
Let's go. Keep it up. Stay backside. Here we go.
The rush is on. With the throw, It's batted away.
He's got great recovery speed. He can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Driver was the intended receiver on that play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Not today.
New York comes out with 7 in the secondary. Stepping up, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Third and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Stay in your lane.
The Giants come out in a nickel package. Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. This pass is incomplete, and they have to go to the areas that need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
So word now about the earlier injury. We're being told that he has been examined, and it is felt that he should not return to play in this game.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
Closing in, throwing, and he makes the grab. That's a big stop by the defense on 4th down as they take over possession late in the game with a 1-touchdown advantage. Ball on their own 39.
39-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. He'll just take a knee. Ball on their own 37.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Temple. Set. Let's go. Be physical. Here we go. Let's go. Keep moving. All on us, y'all. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Stay at home. From the start. Let's go, boys. Under 10. Watch the snap back.
He gets the carry. Boulware is there on the stop at the 39. Johnson battles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup.
What's the hard count? Watch each other back. You gotta believe it. It's hard day. Keep your eyes up. Make them go short. Contain them. Turn over, baby. Be careful.
He'll take a knee. Sproles gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Neither team's defense really showed up today. Both teams with a lot of offensive prowess. 1 touchdown, the difference. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.
it.